Hello and welcome. My name is Casey and you are tuned into Super Mega Baseball, the Fall-Winter Series. In this series, we are going to be following the hometown heroes, the Moose, as they take on all of the classic Super Mega Baseball teams. Let's jump into the action with a 2-game set against the Grapplers. Irene Fast leads off for the Moose and she hits a ball hard to deep left center here, but it is caught by the left fielder Biff Noggins. Hieronymus Jackson works a walk, so the Moose have a base runner here in the first. Now Perry Quaker steps up and he's got some pop and he gets a hold of one, but it is out to center and handled by the center fielder Marco DeMarco. Rip Dinger's up now, and as his name suggests, he's an obvious home run threat here. But a ground ball here to the shortstop, the throw over to first in time for the third out. On the mound for the Moose is Rhiannon Cannon, and Cannon is appropriate as she starts off with that triple-digit fastball. Finder leads off for the Grapplers, but it's an easy ground ball to first, one away. Quick butt scratch and a swing and a miss, 2 away. A ground ball over to Crisp, and the throw to first in time, so the Moose start their year 1-2-3. Fred Bobbitt leads off the second with a rip up the middle, and the Moose have their leadoff man aboard in the second. Nacho Crisp now. And he sends a ball back up the middle, but there's a play for the shortstop. He can't come up with it, and the runners are all aboard, so it's 2 on with none away. Tremendo with a ground ball to first, there over to second, back to 1. It's a double play for the Grapplers, but Bobbitt moves to third on the play here with 2 away. Swiner pops it up into center field. DeMarco settles under it and makes the catch, so the Grapplers avoid some early trouble there in the second. Hoven Bambino in for the Grapplers now, and he is an absolute threat every time he steps up. But Cannon does not care. 99 up and in for you. Ground ball to Dingers over at third, and he makes the play, 2 away. A pop-up now over to Bobbitt at second, and he makes the catch to get them out of the inning. Catcher Roman Rhodes in now. He sends a ball up the middle past the diving second baseman. That's in there for a single, and it's another leadoff base runner for the Moose. Irene Fast in now. Ooh, an ugly swing there, down on strike. She's clearly embarrassed about that one. Jackson with a well-struck line drive out to center here. That gets down for a single. So the Moose have more base runners here early in this game, and that brings up Perry Quaker. But Quaker rolls over a good curveball here, and it's a double play to get the Grapplers out of trouble in the third. Ian Fielder with a hard hit ball, but it's right at Nacho Crisp, 1 away. A weak ground ball on the right side here. Bobbitt stretches, but he can't come up with it. And the Grapplers have their first base hit of the night. Grisinoros sends a ground ball over to Bobbitt. He checks the runner, but he's already at 2, so he gets the play at 1 for the second out. 2 away for the top of the order now, and Cannon blows her away with a fastball on the outside edge. Not a chance with a swing like that. No score after 3. Rip Dingers barrels this one, but the left fielder ranges over and makes the grab. And Bobbitt goes down to a nice fork ball there. 2 away quickly for the Moose. A ball up the middle, so the Moose won't go down without a fight. It's a 2-out single from Nacho Crisp. He's followed by Jose Tremendo. He hits a ball hard, and the second baseman dives but can't come up with it. Throw to first, but Tremendo beats the throw. Buck Swiner in now on another opportunity for the Moose here. Oh, but he swings at a bad pitch there. Another ugly swing from Swiner. He steps out to compose himself. Got some early season jitters. But he sends the 0-2 the other way through the hole on the left side. Crisp rounds third. The throw to the plate, but it's not in time. So the Moose lead 1-0 here. Roman Rhodes ground ball to the shortstop, and they get the out here. So the Moose just get 1, but that's enough to give them the lead. 2-3-4 due up for the Grapplers here as Godsendez sends a lazy fly ball out to Irene Fast and right for the first out. And King goes the other way in left to Swiner, and that's 2 away. Hoven Bambino gets a hold of a fastball. This one out to deep left center, and there it goes. Joven Bambino striking back for the Grapplers. Just like that, it is all tied up at 1. DeMarco now follows up the home run with a line drive up the middle, so he has got himself a single, and the Grapplers spark a 2-out rally here. DeMarco moves on the pitch, and he is in there safely. Grapplers look to take the lead here, but it's a ground ball back to the pitcher, over to first for the out. So the Moose hold them to just a single run, but we go into the 5th now, all tied up at 1. Top of the order to start the 5th for the Moose, and Irene works a walk. That is a mistake. Her name is iFast for a reason. Irene takes off, but she's picked off and tagged out at second. She may be fast, maybe not so smart. Jackson with a line drive into center, and that makes that caught stealing sting a little bit extra. Quaker drives this one the opposite way. It has a chance. It's going back. Bambino to the wall, and he makes the grab up against the wall. Quaker missed that by a foot at most, but it's 2 away now. And Jackson moving on the pitch, but Dingers sends it through the left side hole. Jackson stops at second as the throw comes into third. 2 on and 2 away, a familiar scene for the Moose. And Bobbitt lofts this one into left, but it's going to get down. Jackson turns around third, and he heads home. The throw not in time, so the Moose lead now 2-1. Chris swings at the first pitch, and he pops it up to the shortstop, and he's under it, makes the grab. So we're doing 1 run at a time here, but for the time being, the Moose have that lead. Bit of a quick pitch from Cannon after the sneeze, but it's inside for ball 4 to the first batter of this inning. 2-1 to Biff Noggins, and it's a cutter inside. He swings right over it, 1 away. 2 strikes to Signoro now, and a little indecision on the pitch, but she settles on the high fastball and blows it right by him for strikeout number 5 on the night. A change up to Ali Fender, but she sends this to the right gap. A dive from Tremendo, and he gets that ball in, stopping the runner at third. That definitely saved a run for the Moose. First and third, 2 away. Godsendez gets one off the end of the bat, but this will bloop into center field, scoring a run, and we're all tied up at 2. Kelby King steps up. She points deep. She wants to send this ball out of here and give them the lead, but she does the exact opposite, sends this straight into the ground in front of the catcher, who sends it to first for the 3rd out. Tremendo starts the 6th with a ground ball to the third baseman. Swiner pops it up to the shortstop, and Rhodes pops it up to the second baseman. So an uneventful top of the 6th as the Moose head back out to the field. Oven Bambino leading off for the Grapplers. He had that home run back in the 4th that tied the game up. And he sends this one to left, and it gets down, so he's got another hit in this ball game as the Grapplers continue their momentum. 3-1 to DeMarco is sent into right field. Irene Fast settles under it and makes the grab. No room for the runner, so he goes back to first. Bambino breaks for second on the pitch, and he is in there safely, so it's a runner in scoring position now with only 1 away. And Bambino heads to third on this pitch. He's in there as well, so he's trying to make something happen for his team. They got him on third with only 1 out, and the sac fly is in play. But it doesn't matter. Dela Cruz sends this up the middle. Bambino will score from third easily. The Grapplers have their first lead of the ball game. It's 3-2. A nice slider from Cannon gets the swing and a miss from Fielder, so it's 2 away. Dela Cruz leads for second now, and she's in there easily, and the Grapplers are just freely running on the Moose catching now. Cannon misses the 3-1 pitch to Noggins, and he walks, and that'll be the end of the night for Cannon. Not a bad outing, but definitely not the outing she wanted to start the year with, as Charlie Best comes in and gets the K on Signoro to get them out of the inning. Irene Fast in for the Moose. She sends a hanging curveball back up the middle. That's exactly what the Moose needed in this inning. A leadoff base runner here in the 7th. Fast breaks for second, but the ball gets away, so she's in there standing up. A ground ball to the shortstop from Jackson, but Irene breaks on contact, and she makes it to third. Jackson is out at first on the play. One away, and Quaker sends it to deep left center. The center fielder is under it, but this will be deep enough. Irene breaks for home, tagging on the catch, and it's tied up at 3. 2 up for Dingers now, and he smashes one at Findare's face, but she gets the glove up in time for the 3rd out. Charlie Best back out for the bottom of the 7th as he gets a ground ball to the shortstop and 1 away. Godsendez ground ball to Dingers at 3rd, and that's 2 quick outs for Charlie Best. Kelby King in now, and she swings under the high fastball, so it's 1-2-3 for Charlie Best and the Moose. Fred Bobbitt skies one into center, and it's handled by DeMarco, and Nacho Crisp does the same thing up in center, and DeMarco handles this one as well. Tremendo doesn't even get his past the pitcher, and it's handled by Turlington, so the Moose go down in order in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, and they have Hoven Bambino leading off. 99 up and in from Charlie Best, frustrating Bambino. Soft ground ball to 3rd from DeMarco, easily handled by Dingers, 2 away. And it's 3 straight strikes to Zoom Dela Cruz, topping it off with that 99-mile-an-hour fastball for the 3rd out. Charlie Best does his job, shutting down these grappler hitters as we go into the 9th, tied at 3. Swiner tags one into right field, but Bambino is there for the out. Roman Rhodes swings at a pitch up and away, nowhere near the zone for the 2nd out of the inning, and Irene Fast sends us on the ground to 3rd. Findare makes the throw across the diamond. So the Moose go down 1-2-3, and their only hope now is to play some defense and send it to extras. Charlie Best is back out in the 9th with the game tied, and he gets a pop-up into right field, shallow. Bobbitt ranges out and makes the grab. A fastball inside to Noggins for Best's 5th strikeout of the night. 2 down, and it's a changeup away. He swings over it, throws the bat. Best has 6 strikeouts in this outing. He is doing phenomenal, and he sends this game into extras. Hero Jackson leading off for the 10th, but he is no hero today. A soft liner to the shortstop. Quaker gets a hold of this one. It is deep to right field. Bambino goes back up against the wall, and he makes the grab for the 2nd time tonight. Quaker takes him deep, but not deep enough. Rip Dingers drives this one to right center now, but it looks like it's going to be held in as the center fielder makes the catch for the 3rd out. Top of the order for the Grapplers in the bottom of the 10th, and Charlie Best is out for yet another inning of work. But why not when he's dealing like that? Another strikeout for him on the night. Godsenda is in, and he goes down on strikes, so that's 8 Ks for Charlie Best on the night. As Kelby King steps in, and no confidence lost after her last at-bat. But she also goes down on strikes, so Charlie Best strikes out the side in the bottom of the 10th. 9 strikeouts for Best, and we're going into the 11th all tied up. Bobbitt in now against Meggie Meggles, and he drives one to deep right, and this one will go off the wall. Bambino grabs it, and Bobbitt slides into second safe, so it's a leadoff double for the Moose. Nacho Chris sends a ground ball to the right side there, so this will advance the runner, and that does a job. 1 away with a runner on 3rd for Jose Tremendo. And he sends this into left field. This is going to get down. So Bobbitt scores, and the Moose are up 4-3 in the top of the 11th inning. It's a pitching change for the Grapplers, and they bring in Rally Overo, their closer, as he gets Swiner to pop it up into center field. The catch is made, so it's 2 away with a runner on first. Roman Rhodes swings at the first pitch he sees, and he keeps this inning alive with a ground ball up the middle. So it's 1st and 2nd, 2 away. A familiar scene for the Moose in this game. Irene Fast now pops it up. The pitcher calls for it. Overo shakes off the catcher. He's going to come and grab it. And so that'll send this game into the bottom of the 11th. The Moose with the slimmest lead you can have. Klaus the game comes in for the Moose against the dangerous Hoven Bambino, but he gets him on a line to 3rd base. Dingers makes the grab, 1 away. DeMarco now on the ground to Wiggles Freeman. And that's 2 away for the Moose. So 1 out from this opening day victory. A ground ball to Crisp, who's moved over to second. Oh, but he can't come up with it. Irene covers for him, so it's just a single. But the Grapplers have a second chance at life here. And she moves to second on the play. Easy bag, as it has been all night for them. So they have the tying run in scoring position. It's a hit and run to try and make something happen, but the ball's on the ground to third, over to first, and that is the ball game. Moose win 4-3. What a way to start the season. Standout performance from Charlie Best. 9 strikeouts on 4 1/3 inning pitched. Great job from Best. Hope to see more of that this year. The action isn't over yet, though. Let's jump into game 2 of this 2-game set. Hiro Misano is the starter for game 2 for the Grapplers here, and he has an interesting pitch mix. Not the greatest stats, but he'll mix it up here as he gets a strikeout on Irene Fast to start the ball game. Jackson pops it up into left field now, and it's Bambino out there for this game, mixing things up a little bit, but he makes the grab 2 away. Quaker also sends it to the sky. This one to the pitcher on the middle right side of the diamond. He makes the grab, and so it's 3 up, 3 down for the Moose. Joffrey Rockman on the bump for the Moose as Finder sends this to deep center field. Tremendo is going back, but he makes the grab on the warning track for a loud out number 1. Godsendez sends this up the middle, but it's on the ground, so it'll be a single for him, and the Grapplers have a base runner here in the first. Rockman deals to Kelby King, and it's on the ground. Bobbitt dives and makes the grab. No time to go to second, but he gets the out at first. The runner advances. What a play by Bobbitt as this one's on the ground. Oh, Rockman knocks it around, so Crisp doesn't have time to make the play, and the Grapplers have first and third, 2 away. They steal second handily as they did all last game. It looks like those woes will continue for the Moose. A changeup now to Marco DeMarco, and it's on the ground to Quaker. So the Grapplers threaten, but nothing comes across for either team here in the first. Dingers swings at a pitch up and away, and he's not happy about that strikeout. Bobbitt now sends this down the third base line, but Finder makes the grab over to first. 2 away quickly for the Moose here. Nacho Crisp barrels this one. It is going deep right center field. It is gone. Home run, Nacho Crisp. 442 feet, the first home run of the year, and the Moose are up 1-0. A line drive from Tremendo to right field, and it's handled by King, so it'll get him out of the inning, but not before the Moose score 1 on the Nacho Crisp home run. Rockman deals to Dela Cruz and gets her to swing over a changeup for a strikeout. And another strikeout there, so Rockman is finding his spots. He is dealing, and a ground ball to Bobbitt for a quick 1-2-3 bounce back inning for the Moose. On to the third. Misano deals, and Swiner drives this one up the middle past a diving second baseman, so he's on for a leadoff single in the third. Roman Rhodes floats it out to right, and the catch is made, so Swiner heads back to first. Top of the order in Irene Fast, and she smokes this one to center field. It is going deep, and it is off the top of the wall. Irene has wheels, though. She rounds second. Swiner rounds third. He heads home and scores easily. She's in ahead of the tag, and it's 2-0 for the Moose. Jackson absolutely clobbers that one, but it's foul. And Misano deals. He wants nothing to do with Jackson after that, and he gets a free pass to first. That brings up Perry Quaker now, and he drives this one into center. This should score a run. No! A catch made in center on a sliding grab, and the runners have to head back. So it's first and third with 2 away, and Rip Dingers goes down on strikes. That's gotta hurt him. Defense in the bottom of the third. Rockman deals, and it's a ground ball, but Rockman bobbles it again. And Bobbitt picks up the pieces, but nothing to be made of it. So it's an infield single, maybe an error. And this one is sent out to center. Tremendo settles under it for an easy out there. So Devin Godsendez in now. And he rips the slider, but Bobbitt makes the grab, and the runner heads back to first. So 2 away for Kelby King. And she sends this one into right center. Past a diving Irene Fast. She can't make the grab, and this is going to score a run. And it does, so no contest at home. It's 2-1 for the Moose. And Hoven Bambino steps to the plate, hoping to tie the game or take the lead, but he swings over a fastball, strike 3, and Rockman gets him out of it. Top of 4, Bobbitt with another hard hit ball, but DeMarco makes a shoestring grab in center field for the first out. Nacho Crispin, and he's feeling good after the home run in his last at-bat. So good, he goes first pitch swinging again. This one has a chance. A jump at the wall, but it's gone. Second home run on the year, second home run on the day. 402 feet for Nacho Crisp. Jose Tremendo with a single up the middle following the home run, so the Moose look to pile on here with one away in the 4th. Buck Swiner gets a hold of this one. He drives it to right field. It's high, it's deep, it's at the wall. Caught. 2 away as Tremendo heads back to first. Everybody's looking for the home run now. Roman Rhodes takes a big hack, but this one looks like it's going to stay in the park. Marco DeMarco, the center fielder, settles under it, and that's 3 out. DeMarco sends this one into left field, and it'll get down for a single as the Grapplers look to strike back here in the bottom of the 4th. They have been hitting, they just haven't been able to get a ton across as this one goes down the left field line past a reaching dingers, and DeMarco holds it too, so it's first and second here with none away for the Grapplers. Both runners go on the pitch, and the throw is down to second, but it's nowhere near, and they move up 2 runners in scoring position, none away for Fielder, but he swings over a changeup for a strikeout. Good pitch by Rockman there, and it's 2 on with 1 away. Rockman misses there and walks the 8-batter Kringer, but it does put the force in play here, so you look for a ground ball. But you'll take the strikeout there as he swings over another great changeup. That brings up the top of the order, Ali Finder, who sends it on the ground to Quaker. He makes the throw to Rockman, covering first, and they get out of the bases-loaded jam. Irene Fast gets a hold of another one now, and this will go out to center. DeMarco cuts it off, so Irene holds at 1. Irene is starting to heat up. Jackson, on the other hand, sends this one up in the air in foul territory, handled by the catcher for the first out. Misano deals to Quaker, and it's a 2-seamer. Quaker doesn't miss. He got all of that one. Goodbye, ball. See you later. Perry Quaker steps into one. It's a 473-foot monster shot from the bearded behemoth Perry Quaker. That puts the Moose up 5-1 as Misano walks dingers, and that will be the end of his night. The Grapplers bring in their stud, Rally Overo, to shut down this Moose offense. Overo gets a pop-up from Bobbitt, 2 away now, and Nacho Crisp steps in. 2 home runs on the day for him. He's feeling good. And he hits a ball hard right at the shortstop, so Overo does his job and gets his team out of the inning. Rockman back up for the 5th. He gets a ground ball to third for an easy first out. Kelby King trying to get something started, and she sends a ground ball past a diving Bobbitt. She's got herself a single. Dangerous Hoven Bambino steps in. Now he's looking to get something started for his team. He sends this over to a very awkwardly looking Bobbitt. He leaps, but he can't do anything. King thought that would be caught, so it looks like she'll be held up at third. Bambino stopped at second. That could have been a triple, but he's in with a stand-up double. DeMarco's going to be looking to put something in the air, but instead it's on a line out to left center field. Tremendo gets there in time to cut it off, but 2 runs will score on the Marco DeMarco single. It's 5-3 for the Moose. DeMarco heads to second, and of course he does because it's an absolutely free bag. It has been for the past 2 games. Rockman's pitch count is starting to creep up a little, but it's not an issue there. He gets Dela Cruz to swing over a fastball for the second out. Ian Fielder now with a ground ball to Nacho Crisp, and this should end the inning. 3 outs for the Moose here in the 5th, and they come out with a 5-3 lead. Jose Tremendo trying to retaliate here for the Moose, but he sends a soft ground ball to the shortstop for the first out. Buck Swiner in, and it's a ground ball to the right side. A diving play from Kringer at first, the throw over to the pitcher covering, and it's 2 away. Rhodes pops this one up, but it has a chance of getting down in center field. Oh, a diving play from Ian Fielder. Solid defense from the Grapplers in that half inning. Puts them down 1-2-3. But Rockman comes back and gets the strikeout for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Signoro sends it over to Bobbitt for a line out. That's 2 quick outs. And Findair shatters her bat. Roman Rhodes races back into the backstop and makes the grab. 1-2-3 on the other side as well. Irene Fast swings at a high curveball and strikes out. She's prone to do that. Hieronymus Jackson sends this one into foul territory now, and he's having trouble putting it in play this game. This one's caught by Kringer for the second out. And now Quaker pops it up. Pitcher calls for it, and 1-2-3 for the Moose. So it's a pitching change for the Moose here. They bring in Charlie Best, little worn from the long outing last game, but he has no problem getting Godsendez to swing over a changeup for his first strikeout of the night. Kelby King 2 for 3 on the day and sends one down the first base line. Played well by Irene Fast out and right, so it'll hold her to a single for her 3rd hit of the day. Best gets a ground ball out of Bambino to Nacho Crisp to second for 1, and not in time at first as Bambino's got some speed. He beats out the double play. DeMarco also to Crisp, and this one just has to go to first. It's in time for the 3rd out in the 7th. Overo in his 4th inning of relief. He's only thrown 25 pitches though, and he gets dingers to fly out to center to start the 8th. Bobbitt in next, and he works a walk to bring up Nacho Crisp. 2 home runs today, and he sends this on the ground to the shortstop. 6-4-3 double play to get them out of the inning. Best out for another inning, and he gets the strikeout. He's got to feel good about that, but he's at the end of his rope right now, so it's a pitching change for the Moose, and Carla Tolbert will make her debut. A ground ball for the 2nd out in the 8th. And Tolbert deals a nasty slider to Kringer, just drops right off the table, and he swings right over it. On to the 9th inning. The Moose hope to add to their lead. 7-8-9 for the Moose. Tremendo sends one up the middle for a single to start off the 9th. And Tremendo is followed by Swiner, sends one down the line past the first baseman. Tremendo goes first to 3rd on the play. And so it's 2 on, none out for the Moose. Roman Rhodes gets under one, shallow center. Will this be deep enough to score the run? DeMarco makes the play, and no. Still 1st and 3rd for Fast now. And she sends one down the line, but the play is made. Steps on 1st, over to 2nd. The tag is down to double play. The Grapplers are still in this, but they only have 3 outs now to score 2 runs. Tolbert staying in, and she gets Signoro to swing through here for the 1st out. Top of the order for the Grapplers in Ali Findair, and she sends it to the right side past the diving Bobbitt into right field. A cheeky throw from Irene Fast to first, but Findair is there easily. And so the tying run comes to the plate, and that's time for the closer, Klaus Game. Deals to Godsendez, a ground ball to short, 6-4-3, a double play, and the Moose win. 5-3 the final score. 2 home runs here from Nacho Crisp. The monster shot from Perry Quaker. Moose win both games of this opening series against the Grapplers. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Casey, and I'll see you next time when the Moose play their home opener against the Freebooters.